Oblivion Remaster was recently released, and in this video I will discuss my overall experience with the newly refreshed product. Visual upgrades are great. The new Oblivion Remaster introduces a totally rebuilt world in Unreal Engine 5 with amazing visuals, making Cyrodiil look modern and breathtaking once again. Iconic locations like the Imperial City or Oblivion Gates are especially impressive. Nostalgia hits hard. I spent thousands of hours in the OG Oblivion, and I assure you that this game brings a lot to the table after all these years. We are talking about impressive visuals changes here, and at first I didn't feel like much more was changed, but these visuals changes are good enough for me to feel like it's a new game, discovering Oblivion once again. Gameplay changed slightly. They actually reworked a little the leveling system, sprinting animation, modernized the third-person camera, and refined combat, which is the biggest advantage for me. Paired with the great visuals, it allows me to truly re-enjoy Oblivion that much. They also implemented a few necessary and amazing changes for blocking and archery, making the game feel much fresher while retaining its core and staying loyal to the original version. Classic OG charm was kept in Oblivion Remaster. All the quirky, funny, bug-like elements remain. We can hear all the iconic voice lines like, for example,
"Stop! You violated the law!"
and more. Actually, I'm having so much fun playing the Oblivion Remaster, I forget it's a remaster. It's a good. I feel like I'm playing the OG version at some point, but you know, the OG version that stayed in the head of the kid who saw it for the first time and enhanced it through creative memory. Performance issues, some players have reported optimization issues, including inconsistent frame rates and lack of polish in this area. This is always a sad aspect of new games, especially those released on new engines, but I trust that they will see many patches in the coming days to stabilize the production. If not, the community modders will probably nail it sooner or later with perfection. Luckily, I was not affected by any performance issues due to my high-end build. Character models were criticized by many, calling them unattractive or limited compared to modern standards or even Skyrim with mods. But honestly, I like them the way they are. I find them funny looking, clumsy, with enough options to customize, what I think is very faithful to the original game. So personally, I agree to disagree that character models are bad. The only thing I would honestly correct would be some animation, for example, walking, running, somehow it triggers me the way it is right now. More remake than remaster. There is much argument and discussion going on right now about whether the extensive visuals and gameplay changes qualify it as a remake, with some calling it a new Elder Scrolls experience for Skyrim era players. Personally, I understand why some people would call it a remake, especially considering comments from the community that made me realize how important it was that they ported the game over to consoles. As a PC player all my gaming years, I didn't understand the problem that much until now, but aside from the fact that they ported it, some of the changes qualify it a little to be worth being called a remake. If I ever call it a remaster at this point, it's mainly because the developer called it that way. But again, I understand if some of you will insist on calling it a remake. Mod support. Currently Bethesda confirmed that Oblivion Remaster does not support modification. This sucks. But some fans have already confirmed within the community that there is actually potential for support using the mod tools from 2006, so time will reveal more soon regarding this matter. It kind of sucks they didn't think about modding potential, especially considering their community is one of the biggest when it comes to modders and their crazy ambitions. But yeah, is the price fair? The standard edition costs $50 on some gaming platforms. I live in Poland and pay Polish prices, so it's around 250 Polish zloty? Honestly, I don't feel that this kind of product should cost that much. I would understand a price around $30, but not 50. It feels wrong somehow, especially with the fact they gave us a game from 2006 without official mod support. Only Game Pass is saving the day, as it softens the burden of this kind of price with a lower subscription cost to Xbox. We pay crazy prices in Poland for games. I'm not even sure if we aren't one of the most exploited countries in this area. So yeah, the price hurts. What you think regarding this? Is it me being too poor? Or is it the price too high? Leave a comment. Other mixed feelings, because not all fans appreciate the new remaster, but it's hard to speak for everyone. If you are one of these people, I invite you to leave a comment. So here's what I personally feel. Oblivion Remaster is a nice surprise in 2025. I had a lot of fun going back here. All the changes they made and improved visuals make this a really unique experience once again. But was it something I was personally waiting for? No. Is it nice to have while waiting for the Skyblivion release? Definitely, it will help me while waiting. Voice acting improvements were a nice surprise. They added new lines and new actors for specific races to improve the immersion even more. Classic lines were untouched, but now we have a bigger voice pool that enhances the experience even better. There was no doubt it was really strong launch. I have seen massive engagement in the community. It almost brings a tear to my eye seeing so many people joking, making memes and being active for this old game. Steam charts alone showed around 120,000 concurrent players within the first hours, showing really strong fan excitement. I wonder how huge it would be for the legendary Morrowind. I really can't wait to see what more we will see in the coming year. I hope all of us will have a lot of fun. Thank you for watching and happy leveling, adventurers!